What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Carolina Panthers franchise rebuild. We've got the last game of the preseason on tap, so before we get into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe and leave a like. And we will try to end this preseason on a high note as we take on the Baltimore Ravens. And as is customary, coming out of practice this week, we've got a couple of upgrades to dish out. First up, to Jamison Craver. We're going to continue with the run stopper for him. He's up to an 88 now. Love to see it. He's got 1 awareness, 1 block shedding, 1 hit power, 1 play rec, and 1 tackle. He's been very good for us. Our first draft pick in this series. Next up, we've got quarterback Bryce Young, who we're hoping takes a huge step forward in the final year of his rookie deal. We're going to go field general for him. He's up to an 85 now. And he gets 1 mid accuracy and 2 short. The Ravens have been one of the best teams here in the preseason. They are 2-0 and lead or are at the top of a lot of statistical categories in the NFL. We, on the other hand, are the complete opposite. We have been a total mess in our first 2 preseason games. Let's see if we can turn it around in this one. The Ravens at the top of their roster are incredibly stacked with 299 overalls, Lamar Jackson at quarterback and Mark Andrews at tight end. They've also got Roquan Smith in the middle of their defense. He's a 96 overall. And then on the outside, they've got 3 really good secondary players. Marlon Humphrey at corner, Marcus Williams at safety, and at the other safety, Kyle Hamilton. Justin Tucker still getting it done in Baltimore. He's an 87 overall. Their first round pick, he's a hidden development defensive tackle out of Oklahoma State. Looking through their roster, these Ravens have actually drafted pretty well, and they have a couple of really good either backup guys that are going to be starting in a couple years, or a couple of guys from like the first draft class that are just now becoming starters and look really good. This could be a tough team for a long time to come in the AFC. All right, and we are all set to go for our final preseason matchup. It's the Carolina Panthers going up against the Baltimore Ravens. Let's go. And welcome back to beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina for this preseason matchup between the Carolina Panthers and the Baltimore Ravens. We're going to have Lamar Jackson going up against Bryce Young. 2 extremely talented quarterbacks here in the NFL. The Ravens, of course, are 2-0 to start the preseason, hoping to carry that success into the regular season. Carolina looking just to figure things out and get into the win column. They're 0-2 and have not looked in sync with their first team. And we are all set for this Thursday night preseason game as Harrison Butker kicks this one deep to Matthews, who will take it at his goal line and turn back up to the middle and get down at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Baltimore Ravens offense led by quarterback Lamar Jackson. Of course, we all know what he can do with his legs. It's dangerous. 97 speed is incredible. The Ravens will start here, 1st and 10 in the pistol as Lamar dropping back, throws over the middle, has his tight end wide open, and that is a huge 21-yard gain for the first play of the day. 1st and 10, one more time, Jackson in the pistol. And this time he's going to keep it as he looks for room up the middle and has plenty. Jackson down to the 32 on a 26-yarder. Kept it himself and ran right up the middle. 1st and 10 now for the Ravens once again as they go full house. The motion, a man to the right. And this is a handoff to the running back who stopped for no gain. That's J.K. Dobbins. 2nd and 10 now for Baltimore in the shotgun. Jackson takes the snap. Rolling to his right, has a man, and it's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Dobbins at the sideline. Now 3rd and 10, shotgun still for Baltimore. Carolina brings pressure, it doesn't get home, and Jackson is gone. Sliding down at the 14, he's up to 44 yards already. 1st and 10, shotgun formation for Baltimore, and they will keep this one. Jackson running to the right. has a good 7-yard gain up to the 6 where he's tackled down. 2nd and 3 for the Ravens. Jackson will once again keep this as he is in for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson gets the scoring started and Baltimore takes the early lead. Behind the legs of Lamar Jackson. He just keeps that one. Everybody converges on the running back. Brian Burns would have been great if he stayed home and kept his eye on Lamar. Justin Tucker on for the extra point to push the lead to 7. And this one is blocked by Gross Matos. He's been excellent blocking kicks the last couple of years. And this will be a 6-point lead. Now Tucker ready to kick it back to Carolina. Back deep to return is Hamler in his own end zone. And he will kneel it down there. And here comes the Panther offense led out by Bryce Young. Carolina will start this drive in the I formation. Sanders the deep back. And they hand it off to Sanders as he looks for room behind his fullback and finds 1 yard. Now 2nd and 9 for the Panthers as they come out with 2 tight ends in the shotgun. And this one is going to go underneath for Mingo, but it's overthrown as Young was hit. It's 3rd and 9 for the Panther offense. Let's see if they convert here to keep the drive alive as there's pressure. And it is dropped off underneath to Quintana, who has the first down with a gain of 11. Baltimore nearly got home on that last play. It's 1st and 10 here. As Young will hand off to Sanders, who's got all day right up the middle. And is tackled down as he crosses midfield at the 48. Excellent run there for Miles Sanders. Now 1st and 10. Young dropping back here. Scanning the field, throwing over for Mingo, but it's knocked away as he's hit down. That ball will fall incomplete. Baltimore filling up the gaps here on 2nd and 10. And it looks like Carolina's got the screen on as Young gets it away and Sanders has blocking. He's got a stiff arm for whoever number 17 was, and that's a good gain for Sanders as Carolina gets another first down. A 27-yard reception for Miles Sanders on the screen. Young able to get that one away before he's hit. Excellent blocking downfield by Wilcox, the rookie. Love to see the rookie left guard getting down there and mauling people over. It's 1st and 10. And this one's going to go out to Quintana, who's got it and has a 5-yard gain. It's now 2nd and 5 for the Panthers. And this one goes across the middle for Justin Dean, who's got his first grab of the evening. And he gets down to the 6. It's 1st and goal for the Panthers as they come out in the I, 3 tight ends. They hand this off to Miles Sanders, who tries to get a push but doesn't find any yardage. Now 2nd and goal as the Panthers spread them out just a bit. And this a quick throw to Chark, who's got the touchdown. And the Panthers answer back with a DJ Chark touchdown grab. He was one-on-one with the corner on the outside, just ran a quick slant. Bryce Young finding him right there. Humphrey couldn't do anything. And Harrison Butker is out for the extra point. And Carolina will take a 1-point lead on that scoring drive. And now they're ready for the ensuing kickoff as Butker boots this one downfield. Matthews will take it from the goal line. And he is brought down by Simmons at the 22. Looks like there may be a shaken up Raven. And we'll take an injury timeout as he's checked out on the sideline. It's 1st and 10 from the 22. Jackson in the shotgun as there's pressure quick. This one goes across the middle, is caught. That is OBJ. And he's down at the 48. He was lined up. Carolina was playing a zone, just ran a excellent post route, found the opening in the middle. And it is 1st and 10. Pistol formation for Baltimore. Dobbins the deep back behind Jackson as they go play action. Jackson making moves, trying to find space, shoulders through a tackler, and has the first down run. I believe that was Simmons that he ran through a little bit. It's now 1st and 10 as Jackson has entered the zone. And this a quick pass out to Andrews, who gets by J.C. Horn and has the first down up at the 25. 1st and 10 after that quick hitter. Carolina changing the defense up just a bit. Jackson dropping back once again, throws underneath for Dobbins, who makes the grab and has a 6-yard gain. First quarter winding down. Jackson in the shotgun with 2 tight ends. I don't think they're going to get the snap off, and we are going to head to the second quarter. Our score here, Carolina 7, Baltimore 6, and they are driving. 2nd and 4 now for Baltimore as we get the second quarter underway. Jackson throws underneath for number 4, who makes the grab and has a gain up to the 7. That is Zay Flowers on the reception. 1st and goal for Baltimore as they are threatening to score. And they will not hand this one off. Jackson's going to keep it, and he finds nowhere as he runs into Gross Matos. I formation for Baltimore on this 2nd and goal. 2 tight ends to the right. They motion 1 to the left, even out this formation. And they will hand this off to Dobbins, who runs into the back of his own man and still manages to gain 2 yards. It's 3rd and goal now. Ball at the 6. Jackson drops back, throws underneath, incomplete for Flowers, who was open on the slant. Couldn't haul it in, hit him right in the hands. That brings up 4th and goal with the kicking team out. Justin Tucker looking to take a 2-point lead, and it is good. Baltimore now leads 9-7. Baltimore ready to kick this one back, as Hamler will take it at about the 2-yard line as he looks for room, cuts back toward the middle, and gets up to the 20. As we take a look at Chark's numbers, he's got 1 target, 1 reception, 1 touchdown. And now Carolina comes out for their next drive. It's 1st and 10. 3 tight ends out there as they stretch this one out to Miles Sanders, who's got a little bit of running room and gains 3 yards off the right side. 2nd and 7 for the Panthers. This one goes underneath for Chark, who's got room as he turns it upfield and gets down at the 50-yard line. DJ Chark's been busy with his 2 catches. It's 1st and 10 at the 50. The Panthers will hand this one off to Miles Sanders, who can't find any running room and will lose 2 yards. The Panther running game has not been strong this preseason. It's 2nd and 12 after that first down run. Bryce Young looking deep across the middle for Chark, and it is knocked away. 3rd and 12 now. Bryce Young dropping back is hit as he throws, and that one will fall incomplete, forcing a 4th down. Out to punt is the veteran Johnny Hecker as he looks to try to pin the Ravens deep. He angles this one toward the sideline, and it goes out at the 13. Good punt there from Hecker. 1st and 10 from the 13 for Baltimore. Jackson once again in the shotgun. And he throws this one across the middle, is complete. And that is a 1st down to the 30-yard line. Caught by Rashad Bateman. Just sat down there in the zone, and Lamar zipped it right to him. 1st and 10 from the 30 now. Jackson surveying the field, goes underneath for Andrews, who's tackled down by 1st-round draft pick Garvin. Good tackle in the open field by Garvin. It's 2nd and 4. Jackson changing some things up at the line. Carolina can't get pressure, and it's complete once again to Andrews, who's tackled down at the 43. It's 1st and 10 now, once again for Baltimore, as Lamar will keep this one again. Juke out one man and have the 1st down as he runs up to the 31. Excellent moves there for Jackson. Carolina not playing the option well. 2 tight ends, and in the pistol are the Ravens. And they fake the handoff and throw out to, who is that? That's Flowers. And that's a 1st down at the 15. He had Hall all over him, and he makes the grab this time. Carolina couldn't quite get the pressure home, and Hall couldn't knock it out. 1st down and 10 from the 15 for Baltimore. And Carolina can't get the pressure there. Once again, this out to Beckham, short for 3 yards, tackled down by Hall. It's 2nd and 7 at the 11. And this a handoff to Dobbins, who goes right up the middle past Craver and is down at the 1, nearly sneaking into the end zone. Jumbo set out there now for Baltimore as they come in with all the big bodies in the eye. And this one is faked, and brought down is Lamar. Couldn't escape the DJ Johnson pressure. That brings up 2nd and goal as we hit the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. Pistol for the Ravens. Carolina once again bringing pressure, nearly gets out there. This is swung down to Dobbins, who's tackled by Robinson at the 8. 3rd and goal for Baltimore. Can the Panther defense hold them here? And this is incomplete as once again the pressure got to Lamar, and he forced this one into the dirt. Tucker on to attempt the field goal to push the lead to 5. And it is good. It's now a 12-7 game. Tucker kicking it back to Hamler. Hamler will take it just inside the goal line, and he will kneel it down there. There's a 1:30 left to go here in the half for the Panthers. Let's see if they can score one here. As this goes out to Quintana, but it's floated and incomplete. Young once again hit as he threw. That brings up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Young surveying the field, doesn't know where to go with it, and just drops this one down, incomplete, off the mark, intended for Justin Dean. It's 3rd and 10 from the 25 for the Panthers. This one goes underneath for Quintana, who can't quite get the 1st down as he's moved out of bounds after a 7-yard gain. Carolina's offense will stay out there. It's 4th and 3 as they try to keep the drive alive. They're going to play action, and this one's going to go incomplete. Knocked down from Humphrey, who forces the turnover on downs. Bryce Young looking for Justin Dean on that one. Knocked away by Marlon Humphrey, and it's 1st and 10 from the 32 as Baltimore throws this one deep. OBJ's got it at the 15. Looks like there may be a shaken up Raven. He's going to head over to the bench to get checked out. Doesn't seem to be too serious. It's 1st and 10 now, as Baltimore would like to get a touchdown on this drive. And this one is swung out short for Andrews, who's tackled down immediately by Bartell. It's 2nd and 10 for Baltimore. 25 seconds left to go here. And they hand this one off to Dobbins up the middle, who gets a little bit of a push and gains 2. 3rd and 8 now, as this one is out of bounds, floated way too far for Flowers. 4th and 8. Tucker will come out for the field goal attempt, his 2nd of the day. And it is good. And now the kickoff attempt is back to Hamler. We've got 13 seconds left to go as Hamler gets this one up to the 28. There's 10 seconds left here. I don't think Carolina's going to try anything crazy. They come out with 3 tight ends and just hand this one off to Sanders, who got a great block from Wilcox. And he gets almost 10 yards there as the clock runs down to halftime. We've got a good one here as Baltimore's in the lead 15-7. And with halftime over, Tucker is kicking it off as Hamler will take this at his goal line. Looking to set up the Panthers in good starting field position as he goes right up the seam down to the 26. And Carolina's offense looking to get things started. This first team hasn't looked very good this preseason. They like to get things in gear before the season starts. They're going to start here with play action as this goes out to Quintana, who's got it and is down at the 48-yard line. First and 10 for the Panthers after that good gain. And this one is dumped off to Chark once again, who's got running room, and he's down to the 22-yard line. 2 plays and Carolina is moving. First and 10 here for Carolina now. And this one goes to Chark, who just sat down wide open in the middle and is tripped up at the 10. 3 tight ends out there now to the right. Young fakes the handoff. And this is picked off by number 99. It was intended for Ainsworth, and it looked like it got away from Young just a bit. And he throws another interception. Just threw that way too far out in front. And Baltimore has it at the 10 as they come out in the pistol. They will fake the handoff here, and J.C. Horn gets the wrap up on Jackson, and that'll be a 2-yard gain. Pistol formation again for Baltimore. It's 2nd and 8. And this time it's a handoff to Dobbins up the middle, who gains 7 yards and is down at the 19. 3rd and 3 for Baltimore. They swap some things up here at the line. Looks like they could be flipping the play. They take it. Jackson looking deep's got Bateman all day. And he's down to the 30, the 20, the 10. That's a Baltimore touchdown as Bateman gets behind the defense and scores for Baltimore. Just makes a little move to his left. J.C. Horn could not keep up with the speedster Rashad Bateman. And he was gone. Here's the extra point attempt from Tucker. And it is good. Now 22-7. Tucker kicking us off here. Hamler at the 2. Takes this one straight up the middle. Looking for space and is finally brought down at the 28. And here comes the Panther offense. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 28 as Young drops back here. Trying to throw over the middle to Mingo, but Young is hauled down and that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. And Young this time is sacked as the Panther line couldn't hold up to the Raven pressure. And down goes Young. Carolina spreads the Ravens defense out now, looking for this 3rd and long conversion. Ravens rush 4 as this one is thrown into trouble. Trying to force that to Mingo for no reason, and it's incomplete. Hecker out to kick it back here with the punt team. Hecker gets it away cleanly, and Matthews will fair catch this at the 32. Out comes the Baltimore offense led by Rashad Bateman, who's been excellent on his 2 catches. It's 1st and 10. Pistol once again for Baltimore. I'm not going to get tired of saying that in this game, as this is play action and caught by Andrews, and that'll be a 4-yard gain. Jackson having himself a good day in the air and on the ground. 2nd and 6 now. Empty backfield for Lamar. And this is out quick for Dobbins, who makes the grab, has the first down before he's tackled by Robinson. I don't know why I blanked on his name. That brings up 1st and 10 for Baltimore, who once again are driving. And this time Dobbins will take the handoff and push his way for 8. Good run there by Dobbins. 2nd and 2 for the Ravens. And this time Lamar keeps it, but the Panthers D is ready. And Brown brings him down. That forces a 3rd and 4 for Baltimore. They come out in the shotgun. And this a quick one out to Bateman, but it is going to be marked shy of the first down line, bringing up 4th and 1. And Johnston comes out for the first punt of the evening for the Ravens as he has a chance to pin the Panthers deep. He didn't do a very good job kicking this one into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Panther offense, which has not been a sight to behold. They haven't done much on the ground or in the air. It's 1st and 10. And they hand this off to Sanders, who looks for running room and gains 3 yards. They come out trips to the right. Young in the shotgun. And they hand this off to Sanders, who cuts it right back up the middle. Breaks a tackle and is down at the 33. He's got 40 yards so far this evening. It's 1st and... it's 1st and 10 for Carolina as this goes down to Quintana. And that's an 8-yard gain. 2nd and 2 here. 2 tight ends in the formation for the Panthers. They fake the handoff. And this one goes out for Quintana, who's got it once again. And that is a first down grab up to the 37. Excellent job there coming across the field. Less than 30 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And this one once again out to Quintana, who steps out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 as the clock runs. Carolina will get the snap off before the quarter ends, and this is a handoff to Sanders, who works his way off the left side for a couple. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Our score here, 22-7. Baltimore in the lead. And we've got all the backups in here. It's the 4th quarter. Bailey Zappi back at quarterback. As this one goes down to Ainsworth, who slips a tackle and is brought down at the 20-yard line for an 11-yard gain. Ainsworth, of course, looking for more of a role. He's still the 3rd tight end on the roster, but he could be moving up here in a year or two, as this is a handoff to Chuba Hubbard on the stretch to the right, and that's good for 1 yard. Ainsworth was brought in last year as a undrafted free agent, played pretty well. As Zappi will eat this one and be brought down for the sack. That is Stringer. That should be the 1st-round pick for Baltimore this year. Rookie making an impact on that one. That brings up 3rd and 14 for the Panthers as they look to not squander this scoring drive. Zappi dropping back, throws underneath for Hinton, who gets away from the first tackler and has 4 yards. That's a hard-earned 4 yards there for Hinton. And Butker will come out for the field goal attempt. And it is good. Carolina gets a field goal on the board. They're still down 22-10. Butker now kicking it back to Baltimore. We've got 7:30 left to go in this one. As Lashley will take it just inside his goal line. And he's got a decent return up to the 21, where he's tackled down by a couple Panthers. And here come the backup Baltimore Ravens. They start this drive with 3 tight ends. Matthews deep in the backfield. And this a handoff. He goes right up the middle and meets Brackett. And that'll be no gain. Good tackle there by the young defensive end. It's 2nd and 10 as Barden is in the pistol. They hand this one off to Matthews, who is tackled down after a 5-yard gain by Bolden. Bolden's been a pretty capable backup middle linebacker. It's 3rd and 5 here for Baltimore. They come out in the shotgun. And Carolina trying to get pressure and running this one out. And getting a first down is Barden before he is popped by Sawyer. 1st and 10. It's full house back there for Baltimore. They motion out Matthews to the right. And this one is handed off to Bond, who makes an excellent move, cutting back up field for 6 before he's tackled down by Flowers. Of course, Flowers has not impressed this preseason. Unfortunately, looks like Garvin will probably end up with the starting spot as Baltimore gets a good run here by 36. He's down the sideline, gets past Sawyer, and he is gone. What a run, Max Brogy. I don't know how to say your last name, mate, but excellent run there. Great blocking. Sawyer couldn't catch up to him, and he was gone. Tucker out for the extra point here. And it is good. Now a 19-point game. Tucker kicking it back. Anderson will field this one halfway in the end zone where he'll just kneel it down. And here come the Panther offense. They had the field goal on the last drive. Let's see if they can get a touchdown here. It's 1st and 10. Zappe dropping back. And this one thrown into coverage, incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Zappe eats it once again and is brought down for the sack. Excellent job there by the Baltimore defense as Zappe couldn't get it away. That brings up 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 16 here. Looks like the Panthers will set up the screen. This is dumped down to Chuba Hubbard, who gains 11 up to the 28. Oh, sorry, 9. Wrong side of 10 there. The offense will stay out as they empty the backfield. Nobody's covering Chuba Hubbard for some reason. And this one is thrown incomplete. Zappe was hit as he threw. That one came up a lame duck, and it is no good. A turnover on downs. Excellent field position here for the Ravens as Barden has it at the 28. And this one is thrown out and incomplete off the hands of the tight end, who got open from Simmons. 2 tight ends out there for Baltimore. Now Barden in the shotgun. Matthews to his left. They fake the handoff, and it is complete this time. That's number 1. He was injured early. Looks to be okay. And that is a first down grab at the 8 as we hit 3 minutes left to go here. And this a handoff to Max. Once again, his 2nd rushing touchdown. Baltimore gets it in one more time as they pull away. And it is a good day for Max. Takes the handoff, covers the football, gets great blocking. Excellent run there. Tucker on for the extra point to push this to a 26-point lead. It is good. And now one more time, Tucker kicks it away. Anderson will field this one just outside the goal line. And he'll go straight up the middle and get down to the 23. And here come the Panthers once again. Nothing seems to have been working at all for this team in the preseason. It's 1st and 10 from the 33 as they are down 20. And this one is picked off as he tried to float it over the head of number 0, Smith. That's Roquan Smith making the interception. And once again, the Panthers just don't know what they're doing. They are overmatched. This is Baltimore team's way too good for them. Man, here come the Ravens once again on offense. They've been excellent. Bond deep in the backfield. In the eye. They hand this off to Bond as he gets good blocking and gains 4 yards up to the 21. Carolina showing pressure up the middle. It's 2nd and 6. They bring the corners down to press. And we have hit the 2-minute warning. Our score here in Charlotte, 36-10. If you're not already on your way home from the game, you should be. Go ahead and beat that traffic down 85. It's a full house here for Baltimore. It's 2nd and 6 as they motion Matthews out. And hand this off to Bond, who goes up the middle and is tackled down after a gain of, like 6. That brings up 3rd and 2 for Baltimore. Less than 1:20 left to go here in this one. Carolina brings the pressure. Barton gets it away, and Bruce has the first down, tackled down by Sawyer. Clock continues to run. We're under a minute here. Barton changing some things at the line. And they'll hand this off to Max once again, who doesn't get a touchdown on this one, but he gains 6, and the game is over. They'll just let the clock run. No need for this last play. And the clock hits 0. The preseason is over. Baltimore continues their 3-game winning streak here in the preseason. Carolina falls to 0-3. Not really figuring anything out this preseason. It was ugly. Our final score, 36-10. All right, let's take a look at some stats. What a game from Lamar Jackson. 258 in the air, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Bryce Young, on the other hand, 190. He had 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Bailey Zappi did not look good this time around. He finishes with 25 yards and a pick. And Ashton Barton finishes with 22 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing, Lamar got it done with his arms, with his legs. He carries 9 times for 79 yards, including a score. Miles Sanders finishes with 9 carries, 43 yards, Not extremely good from Sanders. The average is good, so maybe throughout a whole game this would have been fine. Obviously, we would have ran with him more had we not immediately started going down. Dobbins ends up with 30 yards. Max ends up with 77. 3 carries, 2 of them were touchdowns. He was excellent. Receiving, Quintana leads all in catches with 7. He finishes with 79 yards and no scores. Mark Andrews finishes with 65 and no scores. Chark gets a touchdown and 74 yards. Rashad Bateman was good. He finishes with 100 yards and a score. All the sacks belong to Baltimore as rookie Malik Stringer gets 1. Oh no, sorry, a Panther did get 1. DJ Johnson gets a sack. Perry Green, the rookie out of Oklahoma State, gets a half. Justin Matabike gets a half. Jay Silvers gets a half. Robinson gets a half, and Kelly gets a half. Interceptions go to Owe and Roquan Smith. And that's going to do it for the preseason. In the next episode, I'm going to make the final roster moves as we get week 1 underway, and we have a familiar foe as we take on the Atlanta Falcons. I wouldn't worry too much about what we saw in the first 3 games of the preseason. It's preseason, the games don't count. I would start worrying if at like week 4, 5, 6, we don't have any wins and the team looks absolutely horrible. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.